The Great Ocean Road Drive. We set out for the famous Great Ocean Road by car on 3/1/26. The distance from Melbourne was approximately 275 kilometers, and it took us about 4 hours to reach. The Great Ocean Road is considered one of the world's most beautiful coastal drives, offering stunning views of vast ocean stretches, dramatic cliffs, and lush rainforests. According to Tourism Australia, it attracts millions of visitors each year for its natural landscapes and cultural significance. The road was constructed by returned soldiers between 1919 and 1932 and is home to famous landmarks such as the 12 Apostles, Loch Eardie Gorge, and Otway Rainforest. On the way, we visited the Ocean Road Chocolaterie and Ice Creamery in Belbray. It was a delightful stop where we could watch employees making chocolate through a glass partition. We also purchased a variety of chocolate and enjoyed the sweet experience. The Chocolaterie's Great Ocean Road on the Great Ocean Road in Belbray is a delicious escape where chocolate, creativity, and coastal charm come together. The place is best known for all-day dining, breakfast, lunch, morning-afternoon tea, desserts, pastries, and ice cream plus extensive range of handcrafted chocolate. We enjoyed eating scoops of chocolate-flavored ice cream and samples of chocolate carried by salespersons. We also purchased some chocolate in the chocolaterie. After leaving the chocolaterie, we proceeded our journey. There was heavy traffic on the road, and the vehicles were moving very slowly. In some places we have to wait for a long time to resume the drive due to the stopping of the vehicles in front of our car. As the car moved along the winding coastal road, the vast ocean stretches endlessly beside us. The deep blue water sparkles under the sunlight, while powerful waves crash against towering limestone cliffs far below. In some places, the sea appears calm and peaceful. In others, it looks wild and dramatic as white foam rises from the rocks. We got down from the car to enjoy walking on the sea beach, which was very peaceful. On the opposite side of the road, green mountains and rolling hills rise gently into the sky. Thick eucalyptus forests cover many slopes, filling the air with a fresh natural fragrance. The road curves through these forested hills before suddenly opening to breathtaking ocean viewpoints. The changing scenery makes the journey unforgettable. One moment you drive beside steep cliffs overlooking the ocean, and the next moment you enter cool mountain forests filled with tall trees and birdsong. Small seaside towns, green pastures, and distant mountain ranges add charm to the drive. The golden light falling on the ocean and mountains creates a peaceful and cinematic atmosphere that feels almost unreal. glows in shades of gold, orange, and red. We could access the site via well-marked lookouts and boardwalks, including the Gibson Steps, which lead down to the beach for a closer view of the stacks. The area is wheelchair accessible, and a visitor center provides amenities, refreshments, and information. Helicopter tours offer aerial perspectives of the stacks and surrounding coastline. Victoria Market has been Melbourne's most popular shopping destination for over 130 years. The Queen Victoria Market is located in downtown Melbourne, so you can walk here very easily from the CBD or South Bank. There's no entry fee for the market. Queen Victoria Market is a paradise for shoppers, offering fashion and vintage clothing, handmade accessories and souvenirs and gift items. We enjoyed strolling through the lively market atmosphere and purchased many souvenirs and gift items at reasonable price. On 6th January 2026, my brother's daughter and her husband took us to the Melbourne Skydeck, located on the 88th floor of the Eureka Tower. At 297.3 meters above ground, it is the highest observation deck in the southern hemisphere. From there, we enjoyed 360-degree panoramic views of Melbourne, stretching up to 75 kilometers in all directions. The view of the city skyline was absolutely stunning. Some of the major sights visible from the Skydeck include Yarra River winding through the heart of the city, Melbourne Cricket Ground, MCG, Australia's famous cricket and AFL stadium, Flinders Street Station with its iconic yellow facade and clocks, Federation Square, Melbourne's cultural hub, Arts Centre Melbourne with its distinctive spire, Docklands and the modern skyscraper district, Port Phillip Bay stretching toward the coast, Royal Botanic Gardens Victoria and surrounding green spaces, Albert Park, home of the Formula One Australian Grand Prix circuit, Dandenong Ranges visible on clear days in the distance. The Skydeck's floor-to-ceiling glass windows and viewfinders help visitors identify these landmarks. The famous The Edge glass cube even extends outward from the building, giving a thrilling straight-down view of the streets below. On 10th January 2026, we drove to Phillip Island to watch the famous penguin parade. The drive from Phillip Island from Melbourne is one of the most enjoyable coastal road trips in Victoria. The journey is around 140 kilometers and usually takes about 2 to 2.5 hours by car, depending on traffic. As you leave Melbourne, the route gradually changes from busy city roads to peaceful countryside, green farmlands, and coastal scenery. The Penguin Parade is a nightly wildlife event where thousands of little penguins return from the ocean to their burrows at Summerland Beach. It is the largest colony of little penguins in the world. These penguins are called little penguins because they are the world's smallest penguin species, standing only about 30 centimeters tall. Visitors sit on viewing platforms near the beach and quietly watch the penguins emerge from the waves in small groups called rafts. Photography is usually not allowed during the parade because camera flashes can disturb the penguins. The experience is especially memorable for families and nature lovers because it offers a rare chance to observe penguins in their natural habitat. Entry was not free, and tickets had to be purchased in advance. Unfortunately, on the day of our visit, very few penguins appeared on the beach, although 1,089 penguins were reported the previous day. However, we were lucky to see a few penguins walking along the ramp while returning.
But it's by no means the only part of the penguin parade. You watch the penguins cross for 20 or 30 minutes as small groups merge and cross the beach. When you see the first group 5 or so cross, that's not the end of the parade. Okay? Another couple of minutes will pass and another group of 5 will emerge, and they'll keep doing that for the whole 50 minutes. But after about 20 minutes, 30 minutes,
During the remaining days of our stay, we also visited Sai Baba Temple in Melbourne, Dendy Beach, some beautiful lakes and a lavender farm near Melbourne. During my stay in Australia, one aspect that impressed me the most was the high level of discipline followed by people, especially in traffic and public places. When compared with Indian conditions, the difference was very noticeable. Departure from Australia. We boarded our return flight from Melbourne to Chennai on 16th January 2026 and reached Chennai on 16th January 2026 midnight with a break at Singapore Airport. In Melbourne Airport, there was no checking of tickets and passports at the entrance by security guards as done in the airports of India. We could easily walk inside the airport up to the check-in place with my nephew and his wife who did not purchase any ticket for the entry. Check-in, getting boarding passes, and loading our baggages were done by my nephew and his wife using the scanning machines without any manual intervention at the check-in counter. It was really a surprise for me to see how everything is fully automated in the airport and how easily the passengers and visitors can enter inside the airport without checking at the gate. Conclusion. Overall, we thoroughly enjoyed our 1-month stay in Australia, especially in Melbourne, by visiting many important and interesting tourist places. My sincere thanks and appreciation go to my nephew, who made this trip possible by arranging our visa, tickets, accommodation, and by driving us to various destinations. Without his support, this memorable journey would not have been possible. This trip will always remain one of the most beautiful and cherished experiences of my life.